Welcome back to the ASUS ROG DreamLeague here in the DreamHack Monster Energy Studios, where we just witnessed our first game in league play. Empire versus basically Unkn. Empire took it in the end quite convincingly. Halfway through, I had a bit of doubts.
Yeah, at that point, it was like 15 minutes into the game when they were just going crazy in the Radiant jungle.
Yeah.
Like there was a little fight going on here, and there didn't seem to be much communication.
Yeah,
you know,
they were just like overconfident and unsynchronized, and that gave them free kills.
They had the Aegis, and Silent just kind of runs into 4 people, and they didn't even back him up around. It was just kind of crazy. But they got it together in the end, and honestly, like their draft as well, like picking the Phoenix into, you know, Zeus, Shadow Demon, like that kind of stuff, like they're not really right clickers, you know what I mean? And it showed in the end, like it just, the power of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Definitely. Was it the draft?
I think a lot of it was draft. Like you could easily favor the Empire team, but lanes weren't super strong, but it didn't really matter in the end because they had like the synergy of the Roar and the Phoenix that gave them so much team fight against what they had on the Radiant side.
Also picking like Lycan Visage as a Dire, you know, just easy Roshan's. Like.
For sure, and like the fact that they had 2 Necronomicon heroes against Axe, I think that's super strong. Especially since he didn't get his Black King bar. So as soon as he jumps in, even if he gets to jump in against the bird, he just gets mana burned instantly and is out of the fight.
Do you think that having an Ursa instead of an Axe would have been the solution, or would it just...
No. I was just stupid thinking about the draft, and they already had the carry, so I don't think Ursa would have helped. So.
At all.
But I think Axe
was late.
I don't know, not that good.
What could they have picked instead of Axe? You know, like
Tidehunter maybe, or something that doesn't have to jump so.
But again, the Tidehunter wouldn't be able to get his blink off because the vision that the Beastmaster gives.
You don't need to get blink. You can get Mecha or just whatever.
You can just wait for the enemy team to initiate on you, basically. Well, fair enough. That could have definitely.
But they didn't have push. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know exactly what they should have picked, but I don't think Axe was the right choice either.
It was a game with quite a bit of fights going on, a bit of random fights at times. We have selected one fight specifically, though, for Shanalytics and the drawing board.
Alright, so the last fight of the game was the one I picked, and basically the Phoenix gets amazing fire spirits off, and Resolution gets this sick roar, basically, is what is the story of this fight. Alright, so both teams are smoked up, and they kind of just start running at each other, and Axe straight away initiates. It's actually a pretty good initiation from Shachlo.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that.
Oh, yeah, okay, so he gets that. Resolution immediately roars him, and Silent just ultis and BKBs and runs in. Now, watch, pause. Uba on his Phoenix, like he gets like everybody with these with the spirits. Let's see. So that forces Nico to instantly BKB and start clicking it, but then Resolution backs off and refreshes, and then just goes in and basically wins the team fight on his own with the help of the Phoenix. Like this is look how slow they're attacking. Like there's nothing they can do.
This is basically the draft like coming together, like how they're gonna play out.
Yeah, and at this point, basically Unkn, they just don't have enough to be able to deal with that yet. Do you think that if this game would have gone on for like another 20 minutes, they would have had enough to actually deal with this kind of fight?
I don't think it matters, because the BM had like a fresher roar. It's like, what is Gyro gonna do? Even if he has a BKB, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
they can just roar him twice if they need to even.
Yeah, definitely. And like the other heroes are just not gonna do anything.
How important do you think it was stealing Axe's Tranquil Boots at the start of the game, like destroying them? Like, do you
definitely, like...
Because there was a team fight bottom where Axe didn't have a Blink Dagger, and he was about like 200 gold away from it. Yeah. And if he had the Blink Dagger, then it would have been...
It might have been a big difference. You can't really tell, but it's like, it just ruins your morale a lot.
Yeah.
Like feeling like you're just farming jungle and then suddenly you roared and lose your Tranquils. It's like, it wrecks your game, pretty much. You saw his sad face in chat.
Even the mental state of that, I mean...
Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. It's like, oh god, I lost my Tranquils, I'm so bad. But it's like it's a bad position to farm when you don't know where they are.
Yeah, we were talking about it. It's like literally the only place where they can like steal their Tranquils, because of the high ground and the way you can just walk down and attack them.
Yeah,
it's really dangerous to drop them there at least.
It definitely is. We did have Empire ban out the Magnus. Now I am able to slightly check, and they're gonna do it again. But what's gonna go different? What's basically Unkn gonna do this time that they actually gonna pull out a win? What do they have to do? What do they have to pick? Which heroes, maybe?
I think they need to find their comfort zone more and maybe have a lineup where they don't have to kill so much. Like in this game, they need to find 100 pickoffs.
Yeah.
They got a lot of pickoffs for free, but they're like, we're just gonna shape up and we don't care about this anymore.
Also, the supports of Empire, they went into the late game pretty strong. Like Visage was doing so much damage, and then you compare that with a Shadow Demon who, like, literally is basically defensive in that game. You know what I mean? Like the impact of supports later in the game.
Well, we are going to see what basically Unkn is going to do because we are in the draft and we're going to our casters, OD, Pixel, and Draskell for Game 2 of Empire taking on basically Unkn.